with a lot of these, we're going to start seeing a lot of words associated with phrases because we're moving into like more legal aspects. A tax lien is a legal claim to property as security or payment for tax. Select the best answer regarding the filing of a notice of tax lien. It may be filed simultaneously with the notice and demand for payment. And the answer is no. It has to be done separately. There has to be a time frame. There has to be notice given. So no, it can't be done simultaneously. May be filed when a deficiency resulting from an audit is agreed to. Again, it can't be done at that time. It has to be done later for the non-payment of the tax. May not be filed when an installment agreement is in effect and payments are being made. That's also not true. It can be if they feel that the collection is somehow potentially jeopardized, and so therefore they want to put a lien out to protect their interests. They're not making a seizure here. What they're doing is putting a lien out so that creditors understand that there's a liability here. And D, may be filed after tax liability is assessed, billed, and the debt is not paid within 10 days of notification. Those are the only requirements that exist. And then you're going to have the 5-day notice that it's going to be filed, but there's no, those are the requirements for the lien period. The reality is that it doesn't usually happen that within 10 days of not paying, which is like April 25th, there's going to be a lien filed. There may be history that causes that to be done. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I haven't had a lien filed on a client for many, many months, if that at all. So just as a piece of data. Question number 8, let's try this one. Just to go through this, B is the correct answer, but because this is one of those except for, the other 3 are correct answers, so it represents in essence a little mini lecture. So I like working, or at least going through those type of answers. A lien applies to all taxpayers' rights and personal property and all of his rights to property until the tax is paid. Absolutely, it extends to all of that stuff. So it's not like we're putting a lien on that over there. If you get a car loan, the car loan has a lien on your car until you pay off the car. It's not on all your property, okay? You have a tax lien, it's like on everything, okay? That's kind of like a distinction between the two. C, by law, a filed notice of tax lien can be withdrawn at any time, or can be withdrawal if it will speed the collection of tax. Sure, if all of a sudden they've issued a lien and I can't do business anymore, and I go to the service and say, look, I've been paying you all along. Why did you do this? And it's like, well, you haven't paid off everything yet. I said, I'm on an agreement. Now I can't do business. Now I can't pay you. And they go, all right, we'll release the lien. You're right. We didn't notice that you've been making the payments, blah, 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 blah. So if that helps speed the process along, then the service can withdraw the lien. The law requires the IRS to notify the taxpayer in writing within 5 days after filing the lien. That is also a requirement as well. So which one is not true? The answer is B. The IRS will release a lien within 15 days after blah, blah, blah. It's actually 30 days. Okay? So that's basically the wrong one. So that's a lot of work to go through to get that answer. I got a couple true-false questions for you as well. Here's the first one. A federal tax lien gives the IRS legal claim to the property as security or payment for the tax debt. So it gives them the legal claim to it. The answer is yes. It attaches to basically all property. So that's true. I don't like the wording in it compared to other things, but it was one of the former questions. By filing a notice of tax lien against a taxpayer, the government is providing public notice to the taxpayer's creditors that the government has a claim against all the taxpayer's property, including the property that the taxpayer acquires after the lien has been filed. And so that also is a true statement by providing that notice. That's what the creditors basically know, and it includes the after property as well. One more. A notice of federal tax lien does not attach to a property acquired after the tax lien, and that, of course, is a false statement because it does. It attaches to all property.